We live right here with Nick Smith Jr. I'm Dorian Brown and my co-host.
Tyler Coleman, how you guys doing today?
Chilling, man.
Hey Nick, how you feeling, big dog?
Good, good. How about you?
Oh man, we're doing pretty good. It's a pleasure to have you on. But without further ado, we finna show a little bit of your tape to the folks just to let them know about four-star Nick Smith Jr. of Bradley Bill Elite. Shooting guard. He's picked up numerous offers over the coming weeks. Great range right there. He's picked up offers from SLU, Georgetown. But before we get into that, let everybody know who Nick Smith Jr. is, who you are, and where you're from.
Well, my name Nick Smith Jr. I'm originally from Jacksonville, Arkansas. I go to Seven Hills, class of 2022. Originally played for Bradley Elite, 16U right now. Yeah, that's about it.
Speak a little bit about who inspired you to play basketball, and what has the connection been like joining Bradley Bill?
My dad originally went to Jacksonville State in Alabama. So when I was 4, my family moved down there with him for college, and then he just brought me around everybody. Like ever since I was like a kid, I had a basketball in my hand. You couldn't take it out. So like, yeah, and then with Bradley Beal situation, I didn't really know. I didn't really know what I was gonna do at that particular time, that AAU season, because I had so many options. I thought, you know what I mean, like I couldn't go wrong with none of them. But like when I had a sit down with Tim, the president of BB, it was a no brainer.
For sure, and we're going to get into that a little bit. Talk a little bit about your upbringing, and how your family has helped mold you into becoming the man that you are today.
Well, first I just got a small circle. I have like a little bit. I don't have a lot of people around me. I don't really talk to nobody like that unless you like my teammates or somebody like I rock with for real though. So like family is big for me, and my mom and dad. I think they're doing a pretty good job of raising me and my siblings.
For sure. You spoke a little bit about your dad going to Jackson State. Um, he played in basketball there. Let's speak a little bit about your basketball success. You've picked up a good amount of offers recently. Speak a little bit about those and what Nick Smith Jr. is looking for in the school.
Which is funny is I didn't know June 15th was the day college coaches could text us. So I got like a lot of calls like 12 to 1 period. My phone just blowing up, and I'm thinking this is supposed to be illegal, but I'm not knowing like I'm finna be a junior, and then like they can like text me and stuff. So like it was a cool experience because like I don't know, like I never really thought when I was a kid, I never really thought I'd really be like going to college like that. I say it, but like I don't really. Back then, it wasn't no question. But like the school looking for, I'm not really. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for at this particular moment. I'm just trying to enjoy the moment. When the time comes, I just I have to talk to my family about it. Have some good people around me, and just keeping it real me.
What, Nick? What's been the which one has been the wildest school to contact you? Like the one you've been waiting on?
Well, It's funny because North Carolina was hit me up. And he called me. He really caught me lacking because I was asleep, and then so like I didn't know who it was, so I was like hello, and then he was like, "This is Coach Rob from North Carolina." So I kind of paused. I was like, and then so like I woke up like real fast. I was like, "Oh, what's up, Coach?" And then we had a conversation.
No, that's pretty cool. You got an offer from SLU. You played with Bradley Bill Elite. That's in St. Louis. Speak a little bit about what that offer meant to you.
Well, I knew Slew was a big deal in St. Louis. I mean, like in Missouri with Brad Bill, because they had a lot of people go there that played with Brad Bill originally. So like it was a good offer, I think, because many greats went there. Larry Hughes, senior, he went there. I look up to him. Uh, Larry Hughes Jr. also got an offer from there. So like me and him talk about it all the time. So
And then
yeah,
also speak a little bit about getting off from your hometown, Arkansas, as well too.
it was funny because the coach originally from last year, he had got fired. So like I'm thinking it's gonna take me a long time to get that offer. But like the third week he Coach Musselman got the job. I got offered, and I was at Nike Elite 100 camp. So like I was kind of surprised on that. But I mean, it is what it is.
For sure. Let's get into a little bit of the Bradley Bill Elite. You got a top 15 player that you're playing next to, in Brandon Biller. Speak a little bit about you guys' relationship.
I had to bring the horns in.
Oh man, hey, speak a little bit about the relationship between you two and being two of the bigger faces in the class of 2022 program for Bradley Bill Elite.
It's fun because last year I really didn't like know how that system worked in Arkansas. Missouri basketball and Arkansas basketball are totally two different things. I tell people down here all the time they don't really play by their business because down here everything is like we so far behind from basketball. Is when I got there it was kind of weird and I was kind of like nervous, but like when I got used to it, I started to like show my abilities and show what I could do.
For sure.
Speaking
Oh no, go ahead, Norm.
speaking of your abilities, let's get into something like what are your strengths on the court?
Uh, I think I can do everything. Whatever the coach want me to do, I'm gonna try to do it as good as I can to get the win. I'm not really like anything like just one thing. I can play defense. I can shoot. I can dribble. I can pass. Uh, pretty much. I try to be an all around player, not one thing. A score.
Got you.
Who would you say you model your game after?
Uh, I'll probably say I'll probably go with Brad or Devin Booker.
Mm. You mentioned modeling your game after Brad. So speak a little bit about the relationship that you guys have and being a part of his program and having a connection with him. Because it seems like he supports you a lot. He likes your game a lot.
Yeah, it's cool. I try to get everything like he got to get to the league, but I'm trying to even get like higher where he at. So like every little thing I ask him about it, and like he don't like you know what I'm saying. He don't act too cool to like tell me like you know what I mean. Like you know how NBA players think they just like the top dog and like you know what I mean. He not really like that. He not Hollywood. So
No, for sure. Brad
yeah,
is
he
very
he the
down to
cool
earth
dude for real.
guy. No, for sure. Um,
Yeah,
let's,
for
I,
sure.
I want to speak a little bit about how good do you think your Bradley Bill Elite 16U squad would have been if there was an EYBL season, and how do you feel like you would have stacked up against the competition this year?
Well, the team, I think we probably would have contended for a championship because last year, uh, I think we could have won it if I would have played with them the whole season. Because I didn't play with them the whole season. I only played with them in Peach Jam. So I think we can. I think we can win it. We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do to get to that point, though. But a lot of people playing. I mean, a lot of people coming from different teams. We gotta like kind of build the relationship first before we can start like playing with each other. So we gotta build that chemistry first. And I think losing Brandon, that's a stinger. But I believe I think my other teammates can step that role up.
For sure. What guy in the BBE program do you like to go against that you feel like competes and makes you better?
You said what?
I said, what guy in the program do you try to compete with that tries to go at you and you guys try to make each other better?
Well, for sure, Brandon Miller. He's a great player. Jordan Nesbitt. We talk too much, so that get me going. Robert Martin, he just dribble a lot, so like I can read him, stuff like that. So yeah, it's really fun to practice because like those three guys like my closest friends. So yeah.
I got a chance to see you guys play. Well, you wasn't there yet, but I got a chance to see the 16 you play, and it's just so much talent. And like you say, when it's all that talent around, you guys get to push each other. But what is it like off the court with those guys and the Bradley Beal family?
It's like a family, a brotherhood. When you're around certain people, you cannot stop smiling. Like not in a funny way, but like on like they just real good people, real good dudes. Even when times get serious, you can call them. You know what I'm saying? They can listen to you and stuff like that. So it's really kind of like a brotherhood.
Hey, I think it's a good time to segue a little bit and watch a little bit of your film. And we're going to let you break yourself down a little bit and kind of let us know what you were thinking on some of these plays and just walk us through your mindset. And because I thought you were very, very big time for your team this year. You got to where you wanted to go and you did what you wanted to do on the court. So without further ado, we're gonna get into a little bit. Hey, Dorian, if you don't mind, can we go a little bit past what we just watched? And go to like the 2 minute mark maybe and start them off there
Yeah.
because that's when I felt like he really started getting busy. Start with the next one. Transition.
Mm.
So right there, that fast break play I just did. I was trying. Well, the big man already had like I think a foul. So like that was one of our weakness. We can really stop him. But like I tried to make him get another foul, but it didn't happen. So I eventually gave him another foul, probably like that next play. Okay, this play I was thinking about dunking it, but I was way too far. So like I just laid it up.
And that would have been a crazy dunk if you would have punched that though. No joke.
You're for real.
Yeah, I know.
Talk us through.
And that play, it was a mismatch. He was talking that whole game. So like I was trying to get. You said what?
No, my bad. You were going already. My apologies.
So this play, the some dude was talking whatever. So I was trying to like have everybody on the baseline. So I was gonna try to dunk it, but the ball had slipped, so I couldn't really. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, then that play I couldn't get around the man, so I was lucky enough to get the block and go to the other side and get the foul.
Speak a little bit about. I see you got a nice little wiggle in your game. Speak a little bit about what you're reading when you're seeing guys and how you're maneuvering and things of that sort.
You said what?
I said you do a good job of using your wiggle and finding ways to get around guys. Speak a little bit about how you work on that in the gym and things of that sort.
You breaking up a little bit.
He was basically saying, speak about your athleticism, how you're able to maneuver through traffic, and you're able to finish
Oh
on
my goodness.
awkward shots. Can you talk a little bit about that? Like, do you practice that?
You saying awkward shots?
Yeah, you're able to maneuver through traffic and release in a place where they can't block it. Do you practice that?
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, my trainer try to get me like uncomfortable in moments. So we're in the game, I can like it can be easy for me to make the shot.
Who do you work out with? Just asking.
Well, my weight trainer is Jim Eckhart. He in Little Rock, Arkansas, and my basketball trainer named Deshaun McCoy.
So with COVID-19 kind of putting a damper on things, how have you been able to still get your work in?
Well, how do I put this without saying that? So I had people really opening the gym up for me. I'm not gonna say who, but like, cause I think it's illegal. But like, it's either I go to a basketball gym or I'm in the weight room with Jim Eckhart.
And what are you trying to what's some things in the gym that you're really trying to work on right now to try to improve going into year 3?
Well, I'm really trying to get bigger, faster, and stronger. I think that's and trying to condition my body because I think that's like the most weakness on why I'm really not top 10 right now. But yeah, that's and trying to keep my handle tight, try to come off screens and read the defense more, and try to pace myself a lot more.
Coming over to Bradley Billy Lee, did they talk about the role you would play in that offense?
The role,
Yep.
uh, it depends. It depends on what the scenario is. So our offense we have right now, you can play any position. It depends on like where in the transition you at. So if you get the rebound, if say for instance if I get the rebound, everybody out in a 4-man, five man supposed to already be outgone. So like we can get to the screen action, pass cut, the other person get a screen, so we try to get a shot.
Gotcha.
That 3-ball looking good. When did you feel like you developed your 3-ball? Did you always have it and then the rest of your game came? Or speak a little bit about that.
Well, early in my like when I was like around, my dad didn't really let me shoot threes until I was like 12, 13 years old because he said I really wasn't strong. I was trying to shoot like deep threes, so he said I really wasn't strong enough to shoot them yet. So when I was around like 12 or 13, he had me working on like had a ball over my head and my guy hand straight. So I guess it paid off.
Is there anybody that you faced or anybody that you're looking to face that's that you think could either bring the best out of you or have brought the best out of you in a matchup?
Uh, Honestly, I'm gonna say I'm gonna play my best regardless of who you are. So when we on the floor, it ain't like nothing you can like. It ain't like the rankings, the social media, all that just cut out the window. So like when me and you on the court, it's just strictly business.
It's been a lot of talk about this lately. I want to ask you, as a high school prospect that is a major recruit, would you look at an HBCU? Is that something that you would be interested in, or what are your thoughts and feelings on that?
Well, I'm open to anybody and everybody. So I haven't got recruited by one yet, but like when I do, I'll probably consider going H HCBU. But right now, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
For sure.
So let's get into some more personal questions. Some some things that you like. So I'm gonna give you a couple topics. No, I'll tell you what. I just name a few things, and you tell me which one you like best. So let's go shoes
All
first.
right, bet.
Let's go shoes first. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go
Like
KD's, Kyrie's, or Paul George. Which one? Which one you prefer?
Kyrie's easy.
Kyrie's, and,
Kyrie's.
and
I got
why?
like 12 pairs of Kyrie's. I don't know. Is it the shoe? I don't know. I just like the way they look and how they feel. Cause they just, I don't know. I just been wearing Kyrie's ever since they came out. So like
Gotcha.
every basketball probably colorway, I probably got them already.
um. So it's game day. What you listening to? Top three songs. What you listening to get you ready?
Uh, three artists or three songs?
Three songs.
Uh, probably Lord Knows by Meek Mill, Lord Knows by Drake, and man, it's tough. Probably Run It Up by NBA YoungBoy.
Mm, nice selection. Nice selection. All right.
Yeah.
Who's been the toughest matchup in AAU basketball?
The toughest matchup?
Hmm.
I'll probably have to say Deshaun Ruffin.
And who he play for? Where he from?
He from Mississippi. He played for Mebo or something like that. He go to Callaway.
Okay. Okay. And my last question. I like to eat, as you can see. What's your favorite game day meal?
My favorite game day meal.
Yeah.
Uh, probably some some chicken strips from like Zaxby's or something.
Oh, okay. Fire.
Hey, I just got a couple more questions for you. I'm gonna put you on the spot real quick. Who's winning the NBA championship and why?
The Lakers for sure.
My guy.
Why you say that?
You said because the team is just so it's just like it ain't you got LeBron and Anthony Davis on the same team, and plus the team is like they play strictly defense. So like it's either gonna be LA or it's gonna be either the Clippers or the Lakers, in my opinion.
Right.
I agree.
Is there anybody in the 2021 or 2020 class that you liked, that you were a fan of, and if so, who are those guys?
You talking about players?
Yeah, just players in the 2021 or 2020 high school basketball class that you respect their game or or a fan
I ain't gonna say I was a fan of nobody, but like, I really like.
Good answer.
I really like.
Hey, I like that. Talk your talk, man.
No, but for real though, like, I really like Jordan Nesbitt. He played for Brad Bill. I kind of think he slipped on a lot. Devontae Davis. He played for the Woods last year. Deshaun Ruffin. I mean, it's a lot of guys I think that's just tough, but like, I'm not gonna say I'm like no fan of them.
Yeah. No.
Nah,
No,
'cause,
that's
like,
real. He said I ain't gonna say I'm no fan of him. Talk that talk. I like
yeah,
that.
for sure.
One thing that Coach Frazier has told me is he said that what sets you apart is your mentality. Um, kind of speaking a little bit about it right there. You're not a fan of anybody. You got a dog mentality, always thinking that you're the best on the court. Speak a little bit about how you have developed that mental drive.
Well, it really kind of started probably last year. Last year, I believe, because I was timid a lot. I wasn't like I think it, but like I wouldn't like say it. But like so, I I don't know. It just come out now. So like I really don't care what nobody really think. I don't care what like I just don't really care. I'm gonna just go out and do me and try to help my team get the victory. It's like whatever I can do.
Mm. Now, I got one last question for you to finish it off. Um,
Mhm.
when you become a senior, what do you want your high school basketball career to be remembered as? Or how do you want to be remembered?
You said well, you broke
I
up.
said, when you're a senior, how do you want to be remembered by everybody when they speak about Nick Smith, the high school basketball player?
Oh well, I want to leave out of high school as a good person, a good dude to be around. Uh, Obviously a great basketball player, but a loyal dude, a fun dude. Uh, yeah, that's about it. Like, of course, the basketball part gonna come. Everybody gonna remember me for basketball, but like it's bigger than basketball.
For sure. For sure. Well, we're here with Nick Smith Jr., top 60 ESPN basketball player, class of 2022, shooting guard for Bradley Bill Elite. One of my favorite players to watch in the 2022 class just because he's a straight up bucket. Um, we talked to him a little bit about his recruitment. We spoke to him about his personal life, what drives him, why he joined Bradley Bill Elite, his relationship with Brad, and a lot more. Um, this young man is special, and I think he's coming. And if I was you, I would like to follow his journey because he's big time, 3-level scorer, can get a bucket on anybody, can get to wherever spot he wants to go, and you can't do anything about it. And whenever he wants a bucket, he can go get one. That's Nick Smith Jr. My name is Tyler Coleman. That's my co-host Dorian Brown, and we appreciate you guys, and we look forward to seeing you very soon. Any final words, Nick, that you want to say to everybody out there?
Uh, well, my name Nick Smith Jr. and I'm coming. Appreciate y'all for having me.
Nah, man, it's all love. We appreciate you. And hey,
Great meeting you, Nick, man. Wish you nothing but the
we here,
best.
man. Nick Smith Jr. is here, man. Here to stay. We appreciate you again.
Appreciate y'all.